Good morning, everybody. This is Byro. If you haven't seen him on one of my other videos, he is my cohort and counterpart every day. We are starting our morning. We just dropped Miller off at school. I'm gonna go get me some coffee and get to the shop and start listing. I have a decent amount of inventory in the back of the car that's got to get out and get put up on eBay. Some of it's gonna be set aside for a whatnot show. I might do a pop-up this evening, to be decided, depending on how my time goes today. And then I have a couple of items that I've sourced on Facebook Marketplace that I'm gonna pick up today, and I will try to take y'all along. One I'm picking up around 11:30. It's an antique pressure cooker, and I'm gonna go meet them at the casino parking lot, that's their choice. And then another lot was vacuum cleaner accessories that someone had listed on Facebook Marketplace for $10. Well, 20, then they lowered it to 10. And then I offered them 5, because you never know when people are just trying to get rid of stuff. And they said, I'm not available today, that was yesterday, but if you come Wednesday, I'll just give it to you. So when we pick Miller up from school, we're gonna stop by in Stillwater, Oklahoma and try to pick up the vacuum cleaner accessories. Most of them look to be Electrolux, so we'll see what we have there. So Byro and I just drove through to get Starbucks double shot. I am slightly addicted to these things. Not good for you. As a nurse, I know that, but kind of love them. Byro loves to go through the drive-thru at our hometown gas station and get the Starbucks double shots because they always give him a doggy treat. And he sits so patiently and waits for them to hand him that treat, and then he gets halfway out the window and grabs a hold of it, and then he goes and eats half of it, and then he likes to bury the other half in my car. Do any of you have dogs that like to bury stuff? I've had many dogs in my past. I actually worked, founded a Great Dane rescue in my younger years. I have worked as a veterinarian receptionist and a veterinarian technician in my past life. Not life. When I was younger. And, you know, my husband is a farrier. He shoes horses. And so we always seem to have the animals around. But Byro is the first dog that I've had that likes to dig and bury everything, y'all. I mean, my houseplants aren't safe. I had to get plant stands for all of them because he would bury his bones in my plants. I have raised garden beds out back. Nope. I had to put a little electrical barrier around them to keep them out of them. But he remembers where he buries things. And he gets obsessed. And like when I'm at work in my shop or at home and we're inside and he has a toy and he's done with it, he actually gets upset and starts whining and carrying it around and circling and pacing and like gets very anxious and hyper because he can't find anywhere to bury it. So I finally got him an extra dog bed. Actually, it's just a really fluffy pillow that I got at the Goodwill bins. It's really cute. It's this white fluffy pillow that you put on your couch normally, and I put it on top of his dog bed so that he can bury his bones under the pillow. And then I always know where they're at. He buries them, he's happy. Capiche. You know, you always see I don't know if it's cartoons. I grew up thinking dogs buried stuff, and I've had more dogs come through my home than I could count, and I've never had one so obsessed with burying things as I have this little guy right here. We just pulled up to my shop, and he is waiting patiently to get out and run. So yeah, that's it for this morning. I'm gonna go in and get started moving some inventory around, decide if we're gonna do a whatnot show before I have to pick up the pressure cooker at 11:30. All right, y'all, I am pulling into the casino looking for a red Hyundai so that we can pick up this pressure cooker that I bought on Facebook Marketplace for $10. And And I'm here a little bit early. The guy has to work at 11:30. He works here, that's why we're meeting here. So I came a little early so he wouldn't be late. They said the side door, and I tell you what, they didn't say which side, and there's 3 sides to the casino. I'm assuming this one. So I guess y'all are just with me as we drive in a circle. I may have to actually stop and then just text and let them know. So like, there's a side entrance. There's another side entrance, but it's considered one of the main entrances over here. We might just park by this one and then shoot them a text message and see what they have, where they're at. I'd assume if you're an employee, you have to park further to the back. I don't know. I'm gonna pause and text and see where they're at. Y'all, I cannot make this stuff up. I love Facebook Marketplace for many reasons, but this is the reason that I dislike Facebook Marketplace. We set up this meet time due to their convenience that I was buying an item for their work. I confirmed location this morning at 7:30 and the color of my vehicle and where we were meeting, aside from the fact that they just said the side of the building. They didn't say which side. And I just texted after driving around the parking lot looking for the car, and the response that I received, I'll post it up here in a second, was, "We're so sorry, I forgot he didn't work today." Hello? I left my work to come meet you. I digress. She did say she'll bring it to me for free on Friday since I got out. We'll see if that happens or not. Kinda doubt it, but oh well. Such is life when you're dealing with Marketplace. Have a great day. God bless and keep thrifting.